if you want to multitask, I think it's great. No, Fourth Wing. Oh, it's is a bodice ripper with dragons. I am confused, Rasputin. Wasn't there a book series or one of the books called something like that? I don't know. I like see the cover, but the words are muffled. I have a friend who is watching WrestleMania and giving me updates. I don't really pay attention. We'll watch Monday Night Raw because it's on Netflix. I'll kind of have that in the background while I do things, but I don't normally keep up with WWE type stuff. So, but she keeps me up to date. So I'm not completely clueless. Are the dragons a love interest? Not that I'm aware of. I have a female friend that is really into books like that. Mama Coyote, how are you doing? Happy Easter. How is your Sunday so far? How was your weekend, actually? The last 30 minutes of shift, things normally pick up for me during the last half hour. Oh, okay. It's been very slow today. Oh, I bet. Yeah. It is a holiday for many. Lunapath, you were Automod was like, not today. I'm doing well. It has been a great day and a great weekend. I'm glad to hear that. That is awesome. I get a kick out of dinosaur and dragon porn. That's hilarious. I know it is a genre. You're totally fine. You are totally fine. You can it's not a bad thing. It's funny. How should we say, what if you get snagged by Automod? Is it a rite of passage? Something along those lines. My thing is mystery murders and supernatural. That's why Stephen King is on my list. Okay, I've read some. Back in the day, when I was reading, I read some Stephen King. I think Needful Things was probably my favorite of all of his books that I had read. This was like in the late 90s, so it's been a while since I've read anything else that he made. Automod will occasionally flag the alternative name for sock weight yarns. It's definitely not this. It's definitely not a mark of shame to get flagged by. Yeah, for sure. It's hilarious. I find it much easier to enjoy his books with Audible because the beginnings are always so slow. I think that's like a lot of, well, yeah. I like a lot of biographies. I do like mysteries though a lot. Yeah, I do. I've been hesitant starting Stephen King because it might be too much for me. Okay. Just trying to think what would be a good one to get into. He's very prolific, I will say that. And he's kind of been like all over the place. Like I think he might have I don't know. Thank you for checking in, Crafty Cat. Not it. Yeah, there's some... Yeah. No, I didn't read that one. The Shining's The Stand, the Dark Tower series. Yeah, I didn't read the Dark Tower series. I did read The Shining. I did not read The Stand. Jamie, thank you for checking in. The Dark Tower series opens as a Western, but goes more off course the further you get into it, but ties into his other books. It's weird, but super enjoyable. Okay. It was so good, but makes you say WTF. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I want to say my mother has read almost all of that he's made. All of, yeah. Everything he's written, pretty much. And I know that she read Dark Tower, the Dark Tower series. Yeah, I was mainly... anything that I read of his was probably more of his earlier stuff. Or stuff written in the 80s and primarily 80s. I don't think I read anything from the 90s. Could be wrong. Okay, I'm going to have to go to another skein of yarn soon, which is fine. Yeah, oh my god. I'm gonna have to re-knit this other sleeve. But I'm wondering, how did I miss this? Oh my god. This is what happened when I just knit things on stream and not read the pattern ahead of time. But I'm wondering if I can cut into the sleeve and insert the missing rows. My husband collects Stephen King books and has almost all of them. Now he's trying to upgrade them to the first editions. Oh, okay. Oh, that's exciting. But it takes up a lot of space. He wrote under a second name. I heard about that for a little bit. Richard Bachman. All the stories he wrote under that name are more dark and tend to be more violent, but they're more true to life and gritty. Okay. See, I've heard of that. I heard that he had written under an alias for a period of time. Like inserting an afterthought heel? Kind of. So what I was going to do is clip into it, undo the row, and then put the upper half on spare needles, and then knit the missing rows, and then graft the two pieces together. That's what I was thinking, because that's something that people do. Yeah, no, yeah, I've done afterthought heels. Like, I have no problem doing an afterthought heel, but similar. So yeah, so I would just, instead of like with an afterthought heel, you kind of knit a circle or in the round. I would just be knitting. Are there increases? Well, no, decreases. So I would be cutting it right before the decrease. I might even eliminate a ribbing row. And then just re-knit that ribbing. And then continue for the missing rows. Like, what could go wrong? You know, Jamie, what could go wrong? I don't mind experimenting. I don't mind. That kind of stuff does not scare me. Like, I mean, I have to think about it and make sure I'm doing everything correctly, because the worst case scenario is I just have to knit the whole thing again. Yeah. I just, you know, I clip it. The worst I would have to do is just re-knit the entire thing. But I don't want to re-knit it, you know? So why not? I was about to say, yeah, so like... I think I can do it. I think I can do it. I have no idea what the weather is going to be like for sheep and wool. But I think I'm going to